Hello everybody and welcome back to the new video. With just around 2 months until the next president is chosen, today I will be updating my 2024 electoral map prediction to see where Kamala Harris and Donald Trump stand on the path to 270 electoral votes. Starting with the safe states for Trump, we have Montana, Idaho, Utah, Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska at large, and its first and third district. Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, West Virginia, and Alaska. So the GOP states race with 110 points. Moving on to Harris, we have California, Connecticut, Illinois, Hawaii, Maryland, Massachusetts, Vermont, DC, Delaware, Minus 1st District, and Minor at large, New Jersey, and New York. With the solid state filled in, Harris leads with 159 electoral votes to the former president's 110. However, do not underestimate Trump, as his moves into the swing state will shock you. Moving on to the likely states, those expected to go to the respective candidate by a margin between 7 and 15 percentage points, starting with Trump. Iowa remains a strong state for Trump, with the signal poll of 1,600 likely voters giving him a 12-point lead. Trump carried Iowa by 9.4 points against Clinton in 2016 and by 8.2 points over Biden in 2020. Current polling suggests a similar result is likely in number, with Trump continuing to hold a solid advantage over Harris in the state. Mississippi continues to favor the former president, staying a solidity in the likely category. Despite being a reliable red state, recent polls show Trump holding a 9-point advantage over Harris. While this is still comfortable lead, it is narrower than in previous election, suggesting some softening in the Republican base. Historically, Mississippi has been a Republican fortress, with Trump winning by a significant margin of 16.5 points in 2020. South Carolina has been a Republican stronghold for over 14 years. Trump secured the state by 14.3 points in 2016 and by 11.7 points in 2020. Currently, he maintains a 14-point lead based on the Emerson College poll. It is important to note that the poll only includes Biden at this moment. If new polling were conducted, the state could very well shift to be safe category for the GOP, especially given Robert Kennedy Jr.'s growing popularity in South Carolina, which may further solidify Republican support. Trump currently leads Harris by 7 points in Florida. According to the latest active poll of 14 likely voters moving to the key Sunbelt state into the likely category for Republicans. Florida has historically been a major swing state, by Trump winning by 3.4 points in 2020. The increasing appeal toward the Trump is likely fueled by substantial conservative and Hispanic voters. Florida's voter sentiment is also influenced by economic concern and issues related to immigration. The state's growing the retired population and its large Cuban American community popularity in South Florida tended to lean Republican due to their focus on conservative fiscal policies and anti-socialist rhetoric. Additionally, Governor Ron DeSantis' high-profile performance and strong re-election win 2022 and in 2022 have reworsened the Republican foothold in the state. These factors, combined with Florida's focus on issues like crime, border security, and economic recovery, are likely helping to solidify Trump's lead in the state. Ohio still remains firmly in Trump's camp, categories as likely Republican state. However, its support in the state has diminished from our previous prediction. This latest poll from so-called strategies conducted among 600 likely voters gives Trump a 9-point lead over Harris. Even though these results still show a substantial lead for the former president, it is nonetheless a blow for the GOP, considering that the gap here was 12 points previously. This is even more concerning, even taking into account that Trump's chosen running mate J.D. Vance is the senator in Ohio, yet this has no let an increase into the gap in this state for the gap. Turning to Texas, the state has shifted from a red-leaning category to now being a likely Republican state, according to a new poll from Active Vote, which surveyed 400 likely voters. This is a major gain for the GOP as Trump continues to expand his lead in the state that delivers a heavy 40 electoral votes. Texas has been a reliable Republican stronghold, voting red in every presidential election since 1980. While recent elections say narrowing margin, likely due to the urban growth and increased diversity, Trump's current 9-point lead suggests a solid hold for 2024. Although demographic changes have made the state more competitive, especially in the urban centers like Houston and Austin, the strong support in rural and suburban areas continues to favor Republicans. Texas remains a critical win for Trump, and while it could more and more contested in the future, it remains securely in the gap column for this election cycle. And guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to get latest news. See you in next video. Thank you.